Hi guys, it's Luke at Luke's Affordable Paint Service again. I'm going to talk about stripping miniatures because I'm fed up with seeing people use Dettol, power sprays, stuff that people have lying around the house. One, that's like nearly £4 for a little bottle, and you don't really want to be reusing it because you get like jelly mixture and all that sort of crap off your model. Now, professionals use spirits and things like that. Now, acrylic paint is water-based. Now, the best thing to use for water-based paints is methylated spirits. Now, decorators use this for cleaning up messes or on emulsion, which is water-based. Window people on plastic windows, PVC windows, things like that. If there's any paint on the plastic, they use this to get the water-based paints off. Now, I use this for stripping miniatures. One, it's a hell of a lot cheaper than Dettol. It's about the same price as your power sprays, and it works. And you can reuse it and reuse it and reuse it because it breaks the paint down. Now, I've had this wing from a dragon soaking in here now for a couple of minutes. When I mean a couple of minutes, I mean 3 or 4 tops. And literally, all you do is you get your toothbrush out, and it's already starting to come off. If you've got an ultrasonic, use this, but you'll find with the ultrasonic it'll work in minutes, as in it'll get to the point where you don't even really have to scrub. But this works really well, guys, as in the first time you get your brush onto it and you start brushing it, you won't really see much coming off. But once you've scrubbed it with the brush, that's put little gouges and stuff in the paint where the methylated spirits is going to get in there and do the business. Whereas when you use Dettol, you've got that, it stinks, you've got that gungy stuff to get off, and the worst thing with that is if you don't get it all off, you've always got like a little lump on your model. Whereas this stuff, it does break it down. So as it breaks it down, even if there's a little bit of paint left on your model, when you paint over it, you can't see that there were ever any paint there because it thins it down. So what I'll do is I'll give this another couple of scrubs, and you'll see how good it comes out. Cheers, guys. Hi guys, I've had a brew and things like that, so I'm going to take it out now and show you what it's like once it's been sat for a bit. If you have got any cracks in your fingers or any cuts throughout like that, do wear gloves, because I've got a cut and I've just put my finger in it and it fucking hurts. Right, so look at this, boys. As in, just for 20 minutes, well, time it takes to make a cup of tea and drink it, and that's straight down to grey plastic, just using methylated spirits. And the thing is that methylated spirits is a hell of a lot cheaper than some of the other household products that people tell you to get. And the thing is with Dettol, like I said, you wouldn't want to reuse it. But with this stuff, look, as you can see, because the most of the crap you get off with your brush, it's not actually in the water, well, the spirit. I will be doing a better video of this. I mean, this is for just not people that don't have any other stripping tools like an ultrasonic. I do have a ultrasonic cleaner upstairs, so what I'll do is I'll do a follow-up video on how even easier it is with an ultrasonic cleaner. You literally just put this in the ultrasonic cleaner for 3 or 4 minutes, take it out, get a brush, and it's done. They are that good. But if you've got a couple of models that you bought off eBay and you just want to strip them, this is a very easy, you know, very effective, cheap way of stripping your minis. And what's that taken? You know, a few minutes. I mean, it could do with maybe another dip. Obviously, there's still a bit of primer on there, but I'm happy with that. I'd quite happily paint over that now. So thanks, guys. I hope that's been very helpful. Cheers. Yeah, a few things I forgot to mention. When you've actually cleaned the miniature off, you don't have to rinse it under a tap, you don't have to clean the methylated spirits off because it evaporates and it doesn't damage your model or anything. Like I said, it will not react with plastic. You can reuse it, like I've said. I mean, I've poured it all back into the bottle, I've still got a full bottle full. I would advise using gloves if you've got any sort of cuts or anything on your hands, because it does hurt. But it's safe enough to use in the house. Like I say, if you're cleaning, put a bit of a rag down or something like that. I mean, it's not going to stain anything, but it's if that paint's wet and then you're going to get the damp paint on your side. I mean, you could use the methylated spirits to clean it off the side, but it's just a save mess. But it is that good, and that's without using an ultrasonic or anything else. That's literally just putting it in a tub, leaving it 20 minutes, and giving it a brush with a toothbrush. There is other methods, like I said, I will show you in the next video for people with ultrasonics. But there's no point buying an ultrasonic if you only do like one model a year or something stupid like that. But if you buy an entire army off eBay for really cheap, for the sake of £20–30, get yourself a decent ultrasonic, pour your methylated spirits in, and it'll strip the army in minutes. So I will follow up with that video at another point, guys. I hope that's been helpful. Like, share, subscribe, and stop using Dettol. Cheers, guys.